All right, so we're going to get into some examples here. First question reads, you want to frame a picture. Let's assume it's a rectangular picture that is 5 inches by 7 inches with a frame that's 1 inch wide. First, find the perimeter. Second, what is the perimeter of the outer edge of the frame, right? So diagram, that's the first thing. So first of all, in black here, I'm going to sketch just a 5 by 7 inch diagram. Orientation doesn't matter here, but this is my 5 inches. This is my 7 inches. So this is this black frame here, or the black rectangle is the actual picture itself, and then I'm going to put a frame around it, right? So frames go around the border, like this. This is clearly not to scale, but it's just a visual for us. And the blue is the frame, right? So when I look at this, the question is asking, what's the perimeter of the picture, right? So the perimeter of the picture is pretty basic. You guys understand perimeter, it's the sum of all the sides. So in this case, I have 2 sides that are 7 inches in length, 2 sides that are 5 inches in length. So for part A, the perimeter can be found by doing 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5 here. So that's, what is that, 24 inches. Don't forget to include the unit of measure right now. Now that we're dealing with perimeter and then area, the units of measure are different. Some are just linear measurements like inches, and some are square measurements like inches squared. Next up is, what is the perimeter of the outside edge of the frame? This is tricky for some of us. The frame's border, right? The width of the frame here is 1 inch. So that's 1 inch right there. And then there's 1 inch right here, okay? But alternatively, we also have the direction this way, right? This is 1 inch, and this is 1 inch as well, right? And that holds true for the other side as well. If you want to label this as 1 inch and this is 1 inch, you can. But either way I look at it, when I look at now the dimensions here, first I have this 5 inch section of the picture, and then I have the 1 inch section on either side. So that would make a total of 7 inches for kind of like the height of this picture frame right here. And then for the base of the picture frame, same concept. I have the bottom side of this picture right here, the base of it is 7 inches, but then I have, an inch over here and an inch over here. That makes 9 inches, right? So the 2 sides of the blue frame are 9 inches and 9 inches, and the other 2 sides are 7 inches and 7 inches. So the perimeter around this would be, 9 plus 9 plus 7 plus 7. So this is 18 plus 14 right now. So what is that? 42 inches right now. Again, don't forget to include your unit of measure. Part number 2, what is the circumference of a circle with a radius of 24 inches in terms of pi? This is pretty critical. You want to pay attention to. That means you want to use pi in your answer. Give yourself a circle as a visual. The radius is 24 meters right here. So this is 24. And if you remember from our formulas, circumference is equal to twice the radius times pi. Or if you have the diameter, circumference is equal to the diameter times pi. Since I have my radius right now at 24, then my circumference is 2 times 24 times pi. So that's 48 pi. This is the exact measurement of the circumference in terms of pi. And I want to include my units here, so that would be in meters. 48 pi meters. And part B is saying, what is the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 24 meters, right? So now part B is kind of changing it up on us, and it's giving us the diameter as opposed to the radius. Remember, diameter is twice the radius, right? So for part B here, we'll draw a circle. My diameter goes all the way across the circle. So that's 24 meters right now, as opposed to a radius of 24 in the above example here. So in this case, the diameter is 24 meters. So I would probably look at using this part of the circumference formula because it's a little bit easier. Again, circumference is equal to diameter times pi. So in this case, circumference is 24 pi meters. And that one's done.